my favorite movie of all time, doesn't get high enough rating. You know why? Because I'm objective. I'm objective. And yes, my star ratings do reflect a little bit of my bias and how much I love a movie. And I remember I was texting you the other day, or we were on the game, and I was telling you, it's like, man, I'm drunk and I'm watching Big Trouble in Little China again. And I watched it again since then, by the way. I watched it twice this weekend. I love that movie so much. And so I was watching, and I love Jack Burton's character. I think I've mentioned this before, you know. And if you don't know the premise of this movie, where have you been? What rock have you been hiding under where you do not know the movie Big Trouble in Little China? It is. I remember I was drunk and I was texting EK and I was like, this is probably the best movie ever made, man. It's probably the best movie ever made. And then like 2 minutes after I said that to him, I saw the monster come out with his little beady eyes and the little rubber toes on him. And I was like, oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. It's not the best movie ever made. It's the movie I love the most. And that's the difference. All right. It's 1986. You know, it kind of looks its age when it comes to the props and the monsters and the effects and so forth. The guy who swells up, the beholder eyeball. It shows its age. But I love it nonetheless because it's an absurd romp adventure, if you ask me, with a nice sprinkling of comedy delivered to you by an American in this, who's an outsider in this very strange mysticism world of ancient China. And that's what it is. And apparently this guy, Haipan, what's his name? Lopan. He's really into chicks with green eyes, and he finds two. He's going to try to marry them so he can become like immortal or whatever like that. And so Jack Burton and his friend, who I think they're probably in the Air Force together. That's what I'm guessing. They're in the Air Force together. And so enlisted men, obviously. And so they get caught up in this venture because they're good people and they're trying to help. You know, it's his friend's wife. He brought it, fiance. He brought it over from China, so he's going to help his friend. Plus, he owes him money. You know, they start out gambling. Jack Burton wins, and he does nothing or double, Jack. And Jack Burton wins because it's all in the reflexes. And so he says, "You owe me $2,296, I think it is." And so he's like, "You're coming with me until you pay me what you owe me, because I don't trust you. You're my friend, but I don't trust you that much." And then he gets in this wild like gang warfare in Little China, and it gets deeper and more crazy and absurd. And it's an incredibly fun ride. And if you don't love this movie, there's something deeply wrong with you. I don't know what it is. How do you not? I mean, Jack Burton himself is like the lines he says. For example, there's a scene where that thing comes out of the wall, and Egg Shen throws the thing and goes, "Psh," he goes, "You will come out no more." And it cuts to Jack Burton and he goes, "What, huh?" And the Tech Nine shaking, "What'll come out no more?" And Egg just walks away and he's like, "Damn it." And the whole thing is that they did that in post. The effect of the monster was in post. And so they just said to Kurt Russell, whatever came out of there is the most creepy and terrifying thing you've ever seen again, ever in your life. And you'll never see it again. And you just want answers because that's the way Jack Burton is. Like, hey, I don't get it. And even Lopan says to him, "Shut up, Mr. Burton. You were not put upon this earth to get it. It's not your purpose." And Jack Burton is just that kind of guy. It's like I always tell my ex-wife, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes. So, yeah, it's a good movie. I love it to pieces. It's a short review. It's just me gushing over. It's my favorite movie ever. I watched it twice this weekend because I was drunk the first time and I was like, I didn't remember the second half, which happens. drink. And so I watched it again when I was in the morning, like the next day. I love this movie so much. Unfortunately, it shows its age. Some of the props, even back then, weren't so great. And but it is classic John Carpenter, and it's 12 of 13 stars. Yeah, the little rubber toes on the monster. I was looking at that like right after I sent that text to you. I was looking at that scene, and the little rubber toes, and I was like, I inadvertently lied to my friend.